The FBI uses AI to identify criminals who burned or cut their fingerprints. The FBI wants to use artificial intelligence to identify hardened criminals who have concealed their fingerprints by burning or cutting them. For decades, this practice has helped criminals escape from the law, but now forensic experts hope to create a next-generation system that cannot be fooled by practice. The FBI has issued a request to U.S. technology companies to obtain expert advice to help their next-generation identification system, NGI, project. The government agency plans to use artificial intelligence to compensate for missing parts of fingerprints that are still illegible. The new system will be part of the FBI's huge biometric database. The FBI wants artificial intelligence tools that can identify people who have tried to change their fingerprints by burning or cutting them. Stock image. Officials from the Department of Justice and the FBI issued a statement requesting information on the use of artificial intelligence, AI, in the context of the detection and matching of altered fingerprints. They said they had identified a growing trend in which criminals intentionally tamper with their fingerprints to defeat identification within the NGI system. They are looking to create a system that can teach itself, and it does not need to be pre-programmed for every possible eventuality with altered impressions. According to NextGov, it has been discovered that criminals use a series of techniques to alter their fingerprints, such as rubbing the skin, deliberately burning the fingertips in a stove, dipping their fingers in acid and mutilating themselves with razor blades. According to Casey Wertheim, an expert in fingerprint identification, the next step for the hardest criminals could use plastic surgery techniques. He said, "The skin on the toes and the soles of the feet is quite thick, but it has been speculated with the possibility that the lasers can penetrate the friction area of the tip and alter the impression." The fingerprints develop during the 4th month in the uterus and remain unchanged until death, when the distinctive patterns are destroyed by decomposition. This coherence is the reason why they are such an important tool for law enforcement, as those who seek to avoid identification continue to evolve their alteration techniques. It is essential that the NGI system keep pace through the ability to learn in real time, says the FBI. The answers of specialists in technology and artificial intelligence must be presented on October 12, 2018. It is currently unclear when, or if, the final system will be deployed by the FBI. This is just the latest in an avalanche of government agencies seeking to use artificial intelligence to help with the application of the law. In July, an expert said facial recognition could help the police detect potentially dangerous criminals even before they violated the law. For decades, this practice has helped criminals escape from the law, but now experts say they hope to match the altered fingerprints with their unaltered counterparts. Stock image. Dr. Michał Kosinski, who last year invented a controversial eye that he claimed could detect his sexuality, said such technology could one day help CCTV cameras monitor public spaces for people predisposed to violent behavior. While the concept raises a number of key privacy issues, it has the potential to save lives. Academic claims from Stanford University. Dr. Kosinski is currently working on computer programs that detect everything from his political beliefs to his IQ when looking at a single photograph. Speaking to The Guardian, he said AI technology would work by detecting changes in facial features caused by different levels of testosterone. We know that testosterone levels are related to the propensity to commit crimes, and are also related to facial features, and this is just a link. There are thousands or millions of others that we do not know, that computers could detect very easily. Can AI judge if you have the face of a criminal? A controversial article investigated whether a computer could detect if a human could be a criminal, by analyzing their facial features. The 2016 study included 1,856 faces of Chinese men between 18 and 55 years old, who were controlled to account for race, gender, age and facial expressions. 730 of the photos belonged to criminals, although the images were not photographs. Last year, a controversial document was published that investigated whether a computer could detect if a human could be a criminal, by analyzing their facial features. The results suggest that people with smaller mouths, curved upper lips and closer eyes, at the top, are more likely to be criminals. The images were entered into an automatic learning algorithm, which used 4 different methods: classifiers, to analyze facial features, to infer crime. The researchers write, the 4 classifiers work consistently and produce evidence of the validity of face-induced automated inference about crime, despite the historical controversy surrounding the issue. In addition, we found some discriminating structural features to predict crime, such as the curvature of the lip, the distance of the inner corner of the eye and the so-called angle of the nose-mouth. Put a like under this video, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell and share this video with your friends.